must not be left behind. When it's Monday night, smoking thunder in your soul. Get it while you can. Action is about to begin. It's about to begin.
Live from Nashville Super Speedway, just outside of Lebanon, Tennessee, we welcome you to the Smokin Thunder Truck Series presented by Ranger Creative Concepts. I'm Alan Bergen here with you in the ABSN studios, bringing you all the action from the green flag to the checkered flag right here on ABSN. And ladies and gentlemen, we got us a great one here as we are getting ready to go here for, bring this up. We're getting ready to go 105 laps, stage lap being at 55. And right now, taking a look at those points, right now, these are going to flash on your screen there. Justin Lawson holding on to a 7-point lead right now over Brandon Biddy. Jordan Kibbe right there in third with 92 points. And, we got a two-way tie between Paul Dirk and Timothy Watson. And then you got Cody Deek right there hanging into the top 7 in points. Tyler Hornung, he is back there with 73 points. And then you got Chad Ashley right back there in 9th rather. He's got 70 points, so 2-point difference. Cody Deek and Tyler Hornung tied for, 7th and 8th. Then Steve Castle running at top 10 in points with 75 points overall. Tyler Spry with, hanging out there in 11th. He's, 4 points behind Steve Castle. And Sammy McClellan on their cut line. Now, as we get deeper into the season, this is only round 4. We're going to start watching that case cutoff line pretty closely here with Avery DeCassi there hanging out in 3rd. And right now they're tied for 2nd. So any little slip up tonight with Sammy McClellan and Avery DeCassi is going to be wanting to, pounce all over, Sammy McClellan. Right now, practice just now starting to wrap up here as we get ready to switch over to qualifying trim. Real quick, let's take a look at that weather for you right here in Tennessee. And it's 86 degrees on the track, 81 in the air. And so it's 81 degrees in the stand. Bring the sunblock. You're sitting in the virtual natural stands. And then it's a northeast wind at 9 miles an hour under clear condition. Clear sky and 46% relative humidity. And I tell you what here, 105 laps, stage lap coming at 55. So we are getting ready here to rock and rumble in qualifying. as we are just 5 subscribers away from 100. We are on the road. Make sure we are on the road to 100 subscribers. So make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button here. And then we got the Smokin Thunder Cup Series kicking off here in ABSN Sunday, September 6th. So make sure you join in for that one, as we will have a lot of new faces and new places there when we get ready to rock and roll here. And I got to tell you what, as we get rid of that there, right now in practice is getting ready to end here. Justin Lawson on top of the pile. And then you got Logan Slavoski, last week's winner at Bristol, who mastered the short track. We were second week on a concrete surface. Now this says, technically we're at Nashville Super Speedway, but it's really a mile and a half concrete, so it's going to be a matter of saving tires and keeping that truck underneath you. There we go. We're getting ready to get cranked up to crazy here for qualifying. And we're going to show you where some of these drivers are from as we get ready to get that up there. Okay, there's that. As we get ready to get cranked up over here to go qualifying under the lights here. As we get ready to have trucks start trickling onto the racetrack here. We're going to get trackside right now. Jonathan Kibbe out of Boston. Yes, that's Uncle Jonathan Kibbe from Boston, Massachusetts, out of Sea Bears Racing. Jonathan on his first lap. And he's going to trip the timing. And Gibby now on the clock. He won here at the beginning of the season at Daytona. He would love to grab him another win here tonight at Nashville Super Speedway here as he comes off for turn number 3 and 4. And coming down to get lap number 1. White flag is out. He's going to go quickest. He's going to set the bar high. With a 30.93. Isaac Brock also with a 30.93. Lap number 2, he's trying to get a little bit faster right now. Jonathan Kibbe setting the early pace. Turn number 3 and 4, survey is going to say. He's going to stand on that. On the track now from Nebraska City, Nebraska. It's Wes Fuller in a 35 truck. Paul Dirk going to go fast time on his opening lap. Down the back straightaway for Wes Fuller and that number 35 truck. Off of turn number 3 and 4, down to the front straightaway. The timing light for his first time. And he's going to go 6th quickest for the driver out of Nebraska City, Nebraska. The time to beat right now is a 30.90, and Wes Fuller going to go 1 and done. Joining us out of St. Louis, Missouri, currently 9th, Cody Deek. He's going to come down and complete his second lap, and survey's going to say he's going to remain, and that he's going to go back to 10th. Kenneth Brown so far enjoying the 4th position right now. Out on the racetrack out of Adairsville, Georgia. Aids for, well, he's currently 12th. Brendan Biddy, the owner here of the Smokin Thunder Truck Series and the Smokin Thunder family of truck or race leagues. The Guns N' Roses paint scheme tonight. Kenneth Brown going to go quickest. Brandon Biddy's going to trip the timing light for his first lap, and we're going to go 5th. Tyler Hornon going to get fast time, so 30.85. And Brandon's going to say, I'm done here. Lakeland, Georgia's own Frank Ranger. The Ranger Creative Concepts number 17 out on the racetrack right now. Out of Lakeland, Georgia. Georgia native. Getting his first laps here. And qualifying trim. Down to the start finish line. Survey's going to say Frank Ranger's going to go 14th quickest with a 31.56. He's hoping to do better on his second lap. And he's going to be one and done. Jumping Jack Kelly. Last week's winner, Logan Slafowski, who is currently on the timing this morning. Logan's first lap is going to be good enough. Is he going to trip the white flag? Good enough for 16th. So he's going to try to improve on that. And Logan, if you're watching this and I butcher your name, I am so sorry. Off of turn number 4 into the sunset, and Logan's second lap will be, survey's gonna say here, and he's gonna go quick time, 30.84 on his second lap. Christopher Polgeist gonna go 16th quickest. Nicholas Panico there in that number 70 truck. New Holland sponsored number 70 Toyota. New driver into the league here this week. Turn number 4 is going to take that line a little bit higher. Down to the tri-oval to trip the timing light. And he's going to go 18th fastest. Lap number 2 to see if he can get a little bit better here on his second lap. He's running that middle of the high line down the back straightaway here at the Nashville Super Speedway. Nicholas Panico, currently 18th out of parts unknown. Down to the tri-oval, and survey's going to say he's going to stand on that 18th position. Steve Casel going to stand on it. Well, he's not going to. He's going to reset. Maybe there. His number's hidden. Let's go ahead. You're going to see a little blip in the paints. See if we can get Steve's truck to repopulate paints. The Anderson sponsored number 1 truck. He's going to come out for his qualifying lap. All these paints are going to repopulate here. And Steve is definitely missing a number there. Meanwhile, as we got 3 minutes left, Steve Case is going to go ahead and trip the timing light. He is now on the clock. He's got to get better than Logan's 30.84. 30.84 is the time to beat here. You don't really need a number to trip to get a pole here, or to even get a win. For turn number 3 and 4 to get his first lap of the night. And lap number 1 is good enough for 19th fastest. And is he going to go for a second lap? Maybe so. Down the back straightaway one more time, and he's going to call it quits. So we got about 2 minutes left in practice. Dwayne Pierce is going to qualify in at 20th position. Colin Swanson out of Boston at double deuce. As he is now onto the racetrack, and well, there he is, he's waiting. All right, here comes Colin Brown, the double deuce, onto the racetrack. Another driver out of Boston. We got some kibbles and bits in here. Little sea bears. Down the back straightaway, Colin Swanson out of Boston on his first lap here. Remember, we're going 105 laps with a stage break at 55. Down the front, down the back straightaway. On his opening lap, Colin Swanson. Can he beat Logan's 30.84? That's the time to beat if you want to sit on the pole here tonight. And qualifying is finished. And that means only one thing. As we get ready to go, get gridded up here. We're going to hide all that, and here's how they're going to line up tonight. And here's how they're going to line up here tonight. Here's your starting lineup. As we got Logan Slavowski on the pole with Tyler Hornung to his outside. Row number 2. This is where you'll find Kenneth Brown and Paul, the old man there. Row number 3, Jonathan Kibbe, Isaac Brock. Row number 4, you have Brandon Biddy and Chad Ashley. Starting in row number 5 will be Rick LePage and Wes Fuller. Row number 6, you'll have Jordan Kibbe and Tyler Spray. Row number 7, St. Louis' own Cody Deep and Chris Pole Guys. Row number 8, you'll have Jumpin' Jack Kelly and Tyler Grenier. Row number 9, you'll have Frank Ranger and Nicholas Panico. Row number 10, it'll be Steve Casel and Dwayne Pierce. Rounding out your top 20, Tanner Honeycutt and Justin Lawson will make up row number 11. Row number 12 will be Colin Swanson and Jack Dusmeans. Row number 13 will be Trevor Banks and Adam Alaba. And that will round out your 26 starting trucks here tonight. As we get ready to get gridded up here, we are going to go 105 laps here tonight. As the field comes filing off of the pit road. We are racing at NashVille Super Speedway here with the Thunder Trucks, and I gotta fix that. We are not going 100. Maybe we are going 100. Definitely not going to lap 40. As the field comes off, the Ivory.com pace car, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to do it for Dale. Be like Biff. And race fans, we're going to race like Rowdy We're Green here at Nashville. All right, we get to the first lap cleanly. We're going to 100 or 205. Lap 55 is the stage. And right now it's Logan Slavoski, your early leader. We are the Zoomy. You are absolutely right. As right now he is under fire from Tyler Hornung. Logan Slavoski, sorry if I mispronounced the name. We got a battle for the lead here. Tyler Hornung going to drive it in deep. And he's going to pull off the slide job on turn number 1 on Logan Slavoski. Here comes Paul Dirk. Right behind him, Jonathan Kebby. Right there in the fourth position. Jonathan Kebby working underneath Paul Dirk. Right behind this battle, Kenneth Brown. Just kind of riding it out. We're going to go single file. We're going to single file out. Tyler Hornung, still your race leader. And Brandon Biddy under fire from Kenneth Brown. And here comes Chad Ashby. We are working lap number 4 of 105, three in the books. We're under our first caution. It looks like Dwayne Pierce has turned around on the Eastfield grass. We're going to do what Arnold Schwarzenegger would want us to do, and that's get to the chopper. Well, let's see what happened. And there it is. Let's go back to this one, this same view. And he just gets turned sideways. And that's enough for the race control to deem it as a yellow. And he's going to do some more there. And he's going to wisely back it down the racetrack before the field comes by. All right. Under our first caution of the night, there's that driver there. He's going to draw the caution. Caution number 1. We made it 3 laps. And it's going to be Tyler Hornung, Logan Slavoski, Jonathan Kibbe. We know we got some Kibbles and Bits fans in there, and the Sea Bears rooting it on here. I want to thank Ranger Creative Concepts for coming on and sponsoring the league here. If you need anything Creative Concepts, they're out of Lakeland, Georgia, and their phone number is 229-548-8108. That's Rangers Creative Concepts. Out of Lakeland, Georgia. Give them a call for all your creative concept needs, and I'm sure they'll be happy to help you out. All right, as we are getting ready to get lined up 2 by 2, Noah's Ark style behind that iRacing.com pace car. Even the pace truck is taking the apron. We are live here from the Nashville Super Speedway, getting ready to get lined up there. Double file, 2 by 2. Noah's Ark style. I 100% agree with you. 2 cars aren't faster than 1. By the way, Tell your friends to like, share, and subscribe. That way, and get those bell rings. That way you are notified every time the and the Smokin Thunder Truck Series comes on the air. And don't forget, tomorrow night at 9:20 Central, 10:20 Eastern, we bring you the Western States Racing League. So we go to Iowa for 140 laps. And September 6th will be the Smokin Thunder Cup Series. So the car starts on that series will be coming to you, but nonetheless, we have a race to get to you here tonight, and that is going to be Tyler Horner and Lucas Slowacki under the road. We get ready to count back to green flag racing. Horner with the button, and we are through the Geico Restart Zone. We are racing here from Nashville. And Horton gets the early jump. Here comes Kibbe, and you're not seeing double. Jonathan Kibbe up there trying to get by his teammate. His teammate not going to let him go easily. I mean, they may be teammates. They're going to race each other hard and clean. Brandon Biddy underneath both of them, getting a 2-for-1 special. Kibbe going to get turned around. He's going to save it, though. He's got some damage, I'm sure. He's going to lose wholesale positions. Meanwhile, Brandon Biddy trying to run down that number 62 truck. I think they pushed each other, but there's a little bit of side drafting going on. Logan Slowacki, the beneficiary of that little kerfluffle with his teammate, Jonathan Kibbe. And this is what this league is all about, is racing hard. Right now, meanwhile, back at the ranch, Brandon Biddy looking underneath the 62 truck. The 62 truck going to get a little bit loose. Hang on. Here comes Brandon Biddy. Says, welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. Brandon Biddy to the lead. 62 truck going to try to cross him back over. He's going to pull a move of his own. Look at Slowacki right there. Isaac Brock right on his tail, giving Logan the business here. He's working the high side. And ladies and gentlemen, this is like a cheese grater. These Dr. Feelgoods are going to become Dr. Feelbads. Here comes Isaac Brock. Thinking about the high side, thinking about the top shelf where Mama hides the cookies. Meanwhile, Brandon Biddy giving Tyler Hornung a little bit more than he can handle here, as he is thinking of a way to get around that number 62 truck. Lap 12-11 score this time by. Isaac Brock giving Logan Slowacki the business. And here comes Chad Ashley. And we got a Hornet right behind him, Tyler Hornung. Up 10 spots already. That would be our hard charger if the race would end now. Jordan Kibbe back there in that 7th spot. He's up 4th spot. Les Fuller out of Nebraska, at the Nebraska City, Nebraska. Say that one 3 times fast. And Paul Dirk. Meanwhile, we're going to take a look back at Jonathan Kibbe, who's on a recovery right now. He's got 0-1 truck. Tyler's Pride. Chevy Silverado. And you can rest assured that Jonathan Kibbe is going to drive the wheels off that race truck. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, we got us a drag race. There's John Ford Special coming out of turn 3 and 4. Here, Goodyear to Goodyear. Down to the tri-oval. Hornung is going to lead at lap number 15. Logan Slowacki on the outside. He's going top shelf. They're about 2 lanes down from the wall. as Brandon Biddy and Logan Slawowski are now Goodyear to Goodyear. And the best seat in the house, well, Isaac Brock has that. As you're looking up close and personal with this battle going on right now. Isaac Brock going to the outside. And you can see just that little bit of slip up from Hornung. Brandon Biddy now has the best seat in the house. And we are got a blanket to put over the top four. Chad Ashley trying to enter into chat. And so is Tyler Grenier in that Milwaukee School number 31. Well, we got a major problem. Jordan Kibbe. Jordan Kibbe parking there on the back straightaway. We just seen that one live on ABSN. All kinds of mayhem and whatnot, so let's check it out. As it looks like he's going to get loose. You can see that truck just coming around, and Wes Fuller going to kind of help him. Almost got him straightened back out, but Wes, that truck just grabs and gets grip and makes you do a hard right. We're going to slow the action down one more time. This one takes place on lot number 17. Logan Slawowski and Tyler Hornung is the only two trucks that stayed out. I take that back. Kenneth Brown stayed out. Justin Lawson. I think they think that it's okay to stay out. But nonetheless, we are under caution for the second time here tonight, and we're going to get doubled up here pretty soon. All right, here we go. Getting ready to get doubled up 2x2 Noah's Ark style. The iRace.com pace truck lights should be going out this time by. Yep. And even the pace truck's going to save a little bit of gas by going down to the apron. Logan Slawowski, Tyler Hornung, Kenneth Brown, Justin Lawson, your top three, they all stayed out. And Kenneth Brown in that 0-2 truck. Your Las Vegas winner when there was a preseason race at Las Vegas. 2x2 Noah's Ark style at a 70-mile-an-hour crawl. To get this one back underway. Remember, we're going to lap 55, then we're going to take the stage break. Meanwhile, it's going to be Hornung and Slawowski on the button. And then it's going to be Man in Black, Kenneth Brown, and Justin Lawson. These are outside in second row, row number 2. So we come back to green flag racing. Green flag sponsored by Ranger Creative Control Concepts. Creative Concepts, rather. Well, we're back under caution. Colin Swanson involved. These guys didn't even get through the gearbox. Let's see what happened to Mr. Swanson. And that truck just gonna get loose. Ooh, Cody Deek involved. All right, back out to the live photo. Logan Slowakowski, Tyler Orton, I'm going to go on pit road. He's going to go pit side. Caution number 3 out. This time they didn't even make it through the gearbox. All right, Lawson, Brown, Honeycutt, and Ranger, your top 5. And there's your Ranger Creative Concepts out of Lakeland, Georgia. They just came on as a sponsor here last minute. So happy to have Ranger Creative Concepts. And we'll definitely be talking to Frank Ranger here, the owner of Ranger Creative Concepts. All right. Lights are going to go out on the airracing.com page truck. This time by, we're doubled up 2x2 Noah's Ark style. Justin Lawson going to be on the inside. Logan Slowakowski choosing that outside line. So the leader gets picked inside or out, and everybody else lines up accordingly. Kenneth Brown, the man in black there, the Dodge number 02. We're going to get some green flag racing in there. I'm just sure we are. All right, here we go. It's going to be Slowakowski, Lawson on the button. Here we go through the Echo Park restart zone. We are back to green flag racing here from Nashville. We have just 26 or 31 laps to go here in the stage number 1. Justin Lawson trying to give pursuit to the 91 truck. Meanwhile, around we got 4 or 5 wide action going on the back here, and tell you what, about mid-pack, there's more action than a Waffle House at 3 a.m. We are 25 scored. 20, 25 lap 26, 25 4. Lawson trying to get pursuit. Meanwhile, Brandon Biddy and Kenneth Brown going at it. They are neck and neck. Goodyear to Goodyear, 30 laps to go. Oh, no! Isaac Brock. And that's going to bring out caution number 4. As live timing just went berserk, he's going to get flipped back around. And there he goes. He gets just turned. And luckily for everybody else, they did not get collected. All right, here we go. Isaac Brock gonna rejoin the field. And we're gonna take a moment here to talk to tonight's sponsor here. We can bring him up here. Maybe. Well, we were going to try to talk to the number 77. Sea Bears Racing. Kenneth Brown there in that number 02 truck. Kind of like a satellite team. Justin Lawson now on running the point here in that DeWalt number 45. We were going to talk to Frank Ranger, but he is nowhere to be found. He is MIA. And that's okay. Because I'm a poet and didn't even know it. All right, well, we're going to get doubled up 2x2 Noah's Ark stuff behind that iRacing.com page truck. It's going to be Brown and Lawson in your front row. Lawson going to have the button when we go back to Green Flag Racing. We are working our way to lap 55 for the stage end. 105 for the race end. We come down that back straightaway one more time. I walk with girl. Dwayne Pierce has his band in here. Dwayne Pierce currently running 15th. Dwayne Pierce in a double natural. And there's the field coming to get the green flag here. There you see it. It's going to be Lawson and Brown on the button. So we come through the Echo Park restart zone. We're back to Green Flag Racing. Brought to you by Ranger Creative Concepts out of Lakeland, Georgia. And already Kenneth Brown going after Paul Dirk on the outside. He's going to drive by like he just sitting still. Here comes Brandon Biddy. Under fire from that number 10 truck of Tanner Honeycutt. They are Goodyear to Goodyear. We got lots of great action all the way around the speedway. Here comes Frank Ranger, the series sponsored RCC truck. Justin Lawson. Still leading this piece with Kenneth Brown all over the back bumper. Brendan Biddy with the best seat outs right now, who is currently a half second behind this battle. We got caution on the speedway again. And Frank Ranger involved. Oh boy. I hope I just didn't invoke the curse. Let's see what happened to the number 17 truck. Chad Ashley trying to buck draft him a little bit. And ooh, the 97 truck is right there. It wasn't nothing intentional, so. That's just going to put us under caution number 5 for the night. All right. So. There's Brandon Biddy. Justin Lawson continues to lead this piece. Brendan Biddy continues to ride third. We are live here from the Nashville Super Speedway. Yeah, we're going to have some good stuff for you next Monday night. Is we're going to try to bring in some onboard cameras. And I mean, when I say onboard cameras, I mean onboard cameras. All right, we're getting ready to go back to green flag racing here. Justin Lawson, Kenneth Brown on the button. Jordan Kibbe coming off of pit road. Frank Ranger all the way back there in 25th. He's going to be under recovery. We get ready to go back to green flag racing. Under the 5th caution of the night. This one for cause. Down the back straightaway, down the back chute, if you will. Lawson Brown through the turns 3-4 complex. All right, here we go. Down through the Echo Park restart zone. Justin Lawson on the button. We're back to green flag racing here around Nashville Super Speedway. 35 or 55, and away we go. Brandon Biddy side by side with Tanner Honeycutt through the turns 1-2 complex. Paul Dirk and Tyler Hornung battling it out. That's the top 5 right there. Oops, as I spoke too soon. Here comes Kenneth Brown looking to the inside of the 45 truck with Justin Lawson. They are neck and neck, Goodyear to Goodyear, down through the tri-oval. Brendan Biddy looking to make it 3 wide. He's going to think better of it. Kenneth Brown, Justin Lawson, Brendan Biddy. That's your top 3. Here comes Tyler Hornung. He's entering back into the chat. And it's Going to be Kenneth Brown down at turn number 3 and 4. Can he cross the line first and make it official? Brandon Biddy going to go sideways. He's going to save himself on the nose of 45. Here comes Tyler Hornung, though. He's going to get second away from Biddy. Justin Lawson running in third position. Brandon Biddy having connection issues. Meanwhile, Kenneth Brown pulling out to half a second over Hornung and Biddy. Justin Lawson, Tanner Honeycutt, and Paul Dirk all going at it right here. And here comes Logan Slavoski. Logan Slavoski on the inside. Everybody taking that inside line. No one's picturing up high. Meanwhile, Tanner Honeycutt and Paul Dirk still going at it. Can Honeycutt get around Dirk to make it official here at the stripe? And, still neck and neck. Lap 39 of 55 to get to the stage end. Logan Slavoski right there. He's got the best seat in the house. Brandon Biddy up against the wall. Hey, with that, Biddy going to get off the wall there. Honeycutt and Slavoski now running neck and neck. Slavoski going to go look to the inside. He might create another lane. Meanwhile, Kenneth Brown coming under fire. We got just, 15 laps to go, 10? 15 to go. Here in stage number 1. Hornung trying to get that all-important stage win. Justin Lawson, Logan Slavoski, Tanner Honeycutt. Right there. And those Seabears fans are rooting on Logan Slavoski here. He's the best running Seabears truck in the field. This battle's going to cool down just a little bit. 15 laps to go. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, there's your difference, 0.17. And these two are just absolutely pulled away. 14 laps to go in stage number 1. Stage number 2 coming up here in just a little bit. Question is, can Kenneth Brown hold on to the lead here? He's got 14 seconds to do it to get that all-important stage win. Lap 42, make it 43, 42 laps into the history book to go. Logan Slavoski trying to get to the back bumper of that 45 truck. 45 or 13 laps to go here in stage number 1. We get ready to come down to get lap 44. 43 laps going to be in the history books just momentarily. Yellow flag. Chad Ashley. Ooh, we got a big mess. Looks like Chad Ashley going to get loose. And he can kind of see it. Oh, he's going to come across the nose of Tanner Honeycutt and Christopher Polgeist there. Tanner Honeycutt going to go for a ride. We're going to slow the action down here for the 6th time. All right, now you got to be thinking about going down the pit road, or do you try to hang on for the last 10 laps of the stage and try to better your position for stage number 2? Working lap number 6 here. We're going to get ready to bring stage number 1 to a close. Some great racing action so far here tonight. We get ready to get lined up 2 by 2. Noah's Ark coming on that iRacing.com racetrack. All right. Gordon Brown going to be on the button as we go back to green flag racing. But actually, we're going to come back down the back straightaway. All right, here we go. Through the Echo Park restart zone. And we are back to green flag racing here. Kenneth Brown, 9 laps to go in stage number 1. And we are off to the races. Nine laps to go in stage number 1. Kenneth Brown, Tyler Warnock, Logan Slavovsky. And here comes Justin Lawson trying to get into the mix. We're going to finish this one under green flag. I can feel it. Kenneth Brown taking Johnny Cash in the front, not looking back. Meanwhile, Dwayne Pierce on a recovery run. Tyler Hornung looking underneath the O2 truck of Kenneth Brown. 8 laps to go in stage number 1. Looking to the inside, here comes Justin Lawson looking to the inside of the number 91 truck. 7 laps to go in stage number 1. We are here on line 49. We are under caution once again. And, oh, this one's involving Frank Ranger and Isaac Brock. Let's see what happened here. Down, off, coming off the corner there. The tribal, Frank Ranger gonna, oh no. Frank Ranger gonna come off the wall and didn't have any idea the 92 truck was there. And I believe that will end the night of Isaac Brock. Meanwhile, we get to the end of stage number 1. All right, we're getting ready to go back to green flag racing here on ABSN as we get ready to come back to green flag, and we're going to see what we can do about getting to the end of stage number 1 here. All right, it's going to be getting the crown tower horn on the button. We're back to getting ready to go back to green flag racing. We're just under caution here. Horn on Brown. To the Echo Park restart zone. I keep calling it Geico. I don't know why. Anyways, we're back to green flag racing here. 3 laps to go with the 3-lap shootout to end of stage number 1. Kenneth Brown, Justin Lawson. Horn on Lawson, side by side, Goodyear to Goodyear. Down the back straightaway. 3 laps to go. Kenneth Brown hanging on for 2 more laps to get to lap 55 and the end of stage. Lap 54, 2 laps to go. Lawson right there. Lap 54, we're coming to lap 55. Down in the turns number 3 and 4. Down to the tri-oval one more time. 2 laps to go. Make it 1 lap to go for stage number 1. A mile and a half for Kenneth Brown to get to stage number 1. Justin Lawson, Tyler Hornon. Down the back straightaway. One last time here on lap number 55. And it's going to be this man out of turn number 3 and 4. 1 lap to go on the stage. Off of turns number 4. Down to the tri-oval. No one's got nothing for Kenneth Brown. He's going to win stage number 1. That's the end of the stage. Lawson going to finish second. Hornon going to third. Fourth going to go to Pulaski. Vernier going to finish 11th. Fifth. Paul Oldenbander. Cody Deacon to pick up stage points. Jonathan Kevy going to pick up stage points. Also Wes Fuller and Colin Swanson. That's your top 10. We're going to go ahead and step aside, go side by side. You won't miss anything here on ABSN. We'll be right back.
The Collateral Damage Sports Network overlays can take your broadcast to the next level. Whether you want to kick off the show with our all-new infographics or wrap it up with our Race Results 2.0 with podium and superlatives. In the race, dive in to see who got on and off pit road the fastest, and then use our head-to-head plug-in package to know exactly when your driver will catch the leader. For your onboard cameras, you gotta have the tower telemetry. Then for the rest of your broadcast, keep up with all the action with alerts for penalties, off-tracks, and other events, stage break grids, alternative leaderboards, special event plugins like the Indy 500 qualifying, and more to keep your audience plugged into your stream, whether it's rolling grids and podiums, performance breakdowns by car, club, class, and team, or even pulling your Sim Racer Hub standings automatically. Join these elite broadcast partners and find your next broadcast upgrade at CollateralDamageSportsNetwork.com.
Welcome back to the Nashville Super Speedway. We are just wrapping up the caution here for stage number 1. Our 8th caution, 7th for cause. 7 cautions for cause. This one is due to the end of stage number 1 ending, and we're going to go ahead and talk real quickly to our stage 1 winner. And I really hope I don't improve the broadcast. Let's go ahead and have a quick chat with our stage 1 winner. Kenneth, it's Alan up here in the ABSN booth. How's it going?
What's going on?
Look, man, you're what's going on. Winning stage number 1. Take us through the final lap of that stage and how you did it, and what's the track feel like out there?
Track's tightening up a little bit. Sometimes it'll still catch you loose, but this is the first time I put fresh tires on all race, so we'll see how it goes there.
Yeah, look, riding here in Music City with Johnny Cash, it looks like you and the Man in Black are going to try to take it to the front here in stage number 2. What's going to be the secret sauce to sweep the stages here tonight?
Keep that right front clean. I feel like if it gets hot, there's kind of nothing you can do.
All right, man, we're going to get you back down to Sea Bears Racing, and good luck, and hopefully we talk to you on the other end.
Thank you.
And that was the driver of the number 02 truck as we get ready to go back to Green Flag Racing here and begin stage number 2. And it's going to be Dwayne Pierce and Cody Deek on the button as we go back to Green Flag Racing here on a Monday night after SummerSlam. I don't know if everybody caught SummerSlam, but you know. Meanwhile, Double Natural, Cody Deek and Dwayne Pierce on the button. There's Barney with the flag. He's got the flag out. We're going back to Green Flag Racing. Stage number 2 underway. 46 laps to go. Cody Deek out of St. Louis, Missouri, trying to get out to the early lead here to start off stage number 2. He's going to. But just as we said that, we got Tyler Grenier. And we got a yellow flag. And it looks like it's going to be Paul Dirk involved. And the 30 truck's going to be involved, Tyler Banks. Let's see what kicked off this one. Kenneth Brown also involved. Oh. 97 truck involved. Let's see what happened. And you can see just 97 truck going to get loose. And it already started with Paul Dirk. So let's go to Paul Dirk. And then we'll do that. Paul Dirk's going to get just a little loose. That's a snappy loose, and Justin Lawson goes around and he saved it. And Tyler Banks going to come in there and with the late hit. I believe it's a 5-yard penalty. And don't forget, it is August. Now that means August, if you're a football fan, is your favorite month. Cody Deek looking to break through here and get his first win of the season. Don't forget Friday and Saturday. This Friday and Saturday, if you want to see yours truly out in public, which is a rare sighting, we'll be at the Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55 Park. I said all that wrong, but it's the World of Outlaw Sprint Cars and Extreme Outlaw Midgets, the Ironman 55 weekend, going to commence. So stop by and say hi and let me know that you're out there. Maybe we'll take a picture together. I'm not for sure. Nonetheless, Iwaka Girl says, let's go. Dwayne Pierce hanging on to the top 5 spot right now. As we are under caution number 9, 8 cautions for cause. Want to thank Ranger Creative Concepts for coming on board with the Smokin Thunder Truck Series. If you need Ranger Creative Concepts to help your business out, contact them at 229 area code 548-8108 out of Lakeland, Florida. I believe that is Frank Ranger's company. That's Ranger Creative Control. Meanwhile, we're getting ready to go back to green. Cody Deek going to be on the button. He's up 12 spots. He is trying to break through for win number 1. Is that RCC green flag getting ready to come out down the back straightaway? Lights are out on the pace truck and all around the speedway. Row number 3 is going to have the double natural and the 70 truck of Nicholas Pink Panico. Meanwhile, Barney's got the green flag. Cody Deek with control of the field. He's going to get to that Echo Park restart zone, and he's got to punch the go-go pedal, and we're down and away. And Tyler Grenier's going to get the jump. Logan Slawowski going to slide it in tight. Cody Deek going to battle back on the outside. Cody Deek going to fall back to third. He's going to jump in line behind the 91 truck. 42 laps remain. Cody Deek going back to the outside. He's going to battle back. The inside line will work. He's got to get some good momentum going. Meanwhile, Tyler Grenier going to get away cleanly as he is under fire from the 91 truck. Meanwhile, Cody Deek under fire from Wes Fuller, the Nebraska City, Nebraska native. Here comes Brandon Biddy in the 2 truck. Jack Kelly goes off for racing surface here, no yellow. 41 laps to go here from NashVille. Whoa, hello, easy there, big fella. Now we're about 2-3 wide here, and this is all for third. We got 3-horse battle for third position right now. Meanwhile, Logan Slawowski looking on the inside of Tyler Grenier. Not to take anything away, we got 40 laps to go here. We got a caution, and I believe it's going to be Frank Ranger involved. Let's see what happens. And oh, I believe it's the 97 truck being involved also. And Frank Ranger's going to get sideways, going to lose. And oh no. You don't want to take out the sponsor's truck. Ooh, darn it. Okay. 9 cautions for cause here tonight. When we go back to green flag racing, it's going to be Grenier, Slawowski, Cody Deek. Why? Because we can. Let's go ahead and see. I don't think Brandon Beatty's going to come down pit road, so we're going to go ahead and talk to the driver of that number 2 truck. Brandon, it's Alan up here in the ABSN booth. How's it going?
Good, Alan.
Well, you're doing pretty good too. You're currently riding in that 3rd position. And I got to tell you what, we're having a blast up here in the booth, but nonetheless, we tried talking to Frank Ranger.
Yeah.
No avail. Now this is the last minute partnership that just came on board, literally in the 11th hour of the race coming on the air. But how did this partner with Ranger Creative Concepts come about? If you don't mind touching on that.
So he reached out to me and said that he makes trophies and plaques and things like that, and would love to sponsor the truck program. He actually reached out a couple weeks ago, and then life gets in the way, and we didn't speak until like 6 o'clock today, and, and he was ready to sponsor us and provide the trophies and all that for the trucks. And I said, sure thing, man. But that's how that came about. As far as the race goes, yeah, I got a pretty fast truck. I unfortunately tagged the wall earlier. I don't know what was happening. It was like I couldn't get away from the wall. And with this setup, I had wheel damage, and it was so loose. I don't know if you noticed. I couldn't even turn. If I turned, it wanted to spin around. So I had to get that fixed. So now we're back up here fighting other leaders. We have a fast truck, but I don't know if we're going to have anything for them tonight. We'll just have to see how things play out.
Well, how fitting that you brought the Guns N' Roses paint scheme to Nashville as we come down that back straightaway. It feels like you're in the jungle. It's kind of fitting, but we're going to go ahead and get you back down to your team channel, and hopefully we'll talk to you on the other side.
Hopefully so. Hope you guys enjoy it.
And that was the driver of the number 2 truck, that Deuce, Brandon Biddy. As we are getting ready to go back to Green Flag Racing, there you go. For your trophies and more, contact Frank Ranger at Ranger Creative Concepts in Lakeland, Georgia, area code 229-548-8108. And we're gonna leave him a sponsor up for the flags here. We're gonna just let him do the flags too. Meanwhile, Grenier Slavowski on the front row, on the button, as we get ready to come back to Green Flag Racing here. And we are going green with that RCC green flag, and 36 laps remain. Brandon Biddy and Wes Fuller, inside, outside. Wes Fuller, up there on the high side, we're on the top shelf where Mama hides the cookies. Here comes Wes Fuller. We're back under caution once again. And we got a mess as we try to unpack this one. I don't even think we made it to the fourth gear. Here we go. Here's your replay. Honeycutt. Oh, no. And Dwayne Pierce, just an innocent bystander. Oh, man. Your top 3 has changed once again. Well, we got a free minute. We're going to go ahead and step aside, take a next commercial break, and we'll be right back.
The Collateral Damage Sports Network overlays can take your broadcast to the next level. Whether you want to kick off the show with our all-new infographics or wrap it up with our race results 2.0 with podium and superlatives. In the race, dive in to see who got on and off pit road the fastest, and then use our head-to-head plug-in package to know exactly when your driver will catch the leader. For your onboard cameras, you've got to have the tower telemetry. Then for the rest of your broadcast, keep up with all the action with alerts for penalties, off tracks, and other events, stage break grids, alternative leaderboards, special event plugins like the Indy 500 qualifying, and more to keep your audience plugged into your stream, whether it's rolling grids and podiums, performance breakdowns by car, club, class, and team, or even pulling your Sim Racer hub standings automatically. Join these elite broadcast partners and find your next broadcast upgrade at collateraldamagesportsnetwork.com.
Thank you, Mr. Shane Cochran, for that. As we get ready to go, doubled up 2x2 Noah's Ark style behind that iRacing.com page chart. As we are getting ready to go back to Green Flag Racing here we go. Two by two Noah's Ark style as we get ready to go back green flag racing here. The lights are out on the iRace.com pace truck. All right, here we go. Getting ready to go back to green flag racing one more time. Intense caution for cause. Gonna be Slavosky Grenier on the button, and we are coming back to green flag racing. Green flag is out. We're back to green flag racing. Grenier gonna get the whole shot. 32 laps remain here from Nashville. Meanwhile, we got a whole host of trucks back here just trying to get after the 31 truck. 32 laps remain. I think we're gonna get stage number 2, green and go. We're gonna make it through the backstretch just fine. Look who's back up front on the recovery run. Jonathan Kibbe trying to get up to the front, help his teammate out. There's a lot of sea bears floating around here in the top 10. Stage 1 winner, Kenneth Brown, back there in 9th. Here comes Wes Fuller in that 35 truck. Meanwhile, Logan Slavosky and Tyler Hornung and Brandon Biddy, this is a 4-truck battle for the lead. Logan Slavosky, 30 laps to go. Can he get by 31 truck? No, Terry says. Brandon Biddy gonna slide in behind that 62 truck. Meanwhile, as you're watching this battle go down, Grenier, Slavosky, side by side, Goodyear to Goodyear. Make it 29 laps remaining here. And I believe that's a Boston Bruins logo on the, it is. Slavosky sporting the Boston Bruins. Brandon Biddy gonna tag the wall just a little bit. Here comes Tyler Horner. Slavosky gonna take the lead over Grenier. Here comes Biddy. Slavosky will be the first truck to go 2 wins this season. Much less back-to-back because we've got 28 laps remaining. Colin Swanson gonna get on the wall there. 27 laps to go this time by. Meanwhile, Paul Dirk down 9 positions on the wrong way. And we got a battle for second. Brandon Biddy looking to the inside of Grenier. Hornung, he's trying to go with him. Grenier leading positions right now as the sun's starting to go down. $27 laps remain, 27 seconds to go. And we got a whole host of problems. We got 4 wide back here. Oh boy, now we're 3 wide. Well, we're 1 wide better. But we went to 3 wide. Kenneth Brown gonna get loose. He's gonna just absolutely. And the 1 truck gonna go around. He's gonna park it in the grass. We're gonna stay green. I mean, we gotta go back to that. Here's the replay. Look at this save. As they're coming out the back straightaway. They're gonna be down. Oh man. Is that gonna be that? Meanwhile, back at the race, 24 laps to go. Logan Slavosky, Brandon Biddy, Tyler Grenier. Chad Ashley, Tyler Hornung. Colin Swanson. We are working lap number 83, 23 laps to go. Logan Slavosky continues to lead this piece. 22 laps remain. Tyler Grenier riding that fourth position. He's under fire from Hornung and Swanson. And here comes down to Gibby. He's just down 2 positions. Logan Slavosky now 0.37 seconds. We got 20 laps remain. Brandon Biddy continues to lead us. Brandon Biddy currently running second. Slavosky currently in the lead here, and that is almost a 1 second lead. We're going to find some other battles on the racetrack right now. How about Polkais battling it out here? Swanson battling it out. Cody Deek finds himself in the top 10. Les Fuller battling it out with Colin Swanson. Slavosky bitty Ashley. Fifteen laps to go. Logan Slawowski out to almost a 2-second lead there, nose to tail. Meanwhile, back here, Kenneth Brown all the way by himself. Justin Lawson, we got a great battle going on here. And this is inside the top 10. We got 15 laps remaining here, lap number 91 of 105. Paul Dirk running back there in that 8th position. Meanwhile, what about Cody Deke back there in that, that 8th position right now? We got caution on the speedway. That's going to bunch the field back up. And we don't know why. Maybe it was Case. We're going to find out. Maybe. No, other than him. And we don't know why the caution's out, but the caution's out nonetheless. And this is going to be a wholesale pit stop. We're going to go ahead and step aside one final time and take our final break of the night, and we'll be right back.
The Collateral Damage Sports Network overlays can take your broadcast to the next level. Whether you want to kick off the show with our all-new infographics or wrap it up with our race results 2.0 with podium and superlatives. In the race, dive in to see who got on and off pit road the fastest, and then use our head-to-head plug-in package to know exactly when your driver will catch the leader. For your onboard cameras, you've got to have the tower telemetry. Then for the rest of your broadcast, keep up with all the action with alerts for penalties, off-tracks, and other events, stage break grids, alternative leaderboards, special event plugins like the Indy 500 qualifying, and more to keep your audience plugged into your stream, whether it's rolling grids and podiums, performance breakdowns by car, club, class, and team, or even pulling your Sim Racer hub standings automatically. Join these elite broadcast partners and find your next broadcast upgrade at collateraldamagesportsnetwork.com.
All right, welcome back to the Nashville Super Speedways. We are working our 12th caution of the night. As Paul Dirk is going to be on the button as we get ready to go back to green flag racing here just momentarily. We're going to go ahead and meet this here to go final. All right, welcome back, everybody, and we are getting ready to go under caution or back under green flag. Okay. As we are getting ready to go back under green flag racing here, it's going to be Banks and Dirk on the button as we go back. And look, we got just about 10 laps to go, so give me 10 laps here. So here we go, getting ready to go, getting lined up 2 by 2. Noah's Ark's out behind that airracing.com base car. Paul, Dirk, Trevor, Banks on the front row. Here we go, getting ready to come back to green flag after our 12th caution of the night. Oh, I lost track. All right, here we go. Back to green flag racing we go. It's going to be Dirk and Bank on the button as we go back to green flag racing. Barney's got the flags in hand. We are back going green. 9 laps to go. Paul Dirk going to get out to the early lead. Meanwhile, Lawson and Banks. Door handle, Goodyear down the back straightaway. The 70 truck gonna get it loose. Oh no. Oh. And that wasn't good for anybody. Let's see what happened. And he's gonna get, oh, Chad Ashley gonna get loose first. Rick LePage right there. And just, ooh. Ouch. That one's gonna hurt. So here we go. Caution now for 13th time, 12th time for the cause. We're going to have just about 5 laps to go when we come back to green flag racing. It has been a fun-filled night here. I am super stoked. I want to thank everybody for joining us here on YouTube.com live chat. Keep those chats coming, even through the end of the show. And let us know who you're rooting on, for sure. So we're lined up 2 by 2. Noah's Ark's out behind that iRacing.com base truck. Paul Dirk, Justin Lawson, Jack Kelly, Trevor Banks, your top 4. Paul Dirk, Justin Lawson, Jack Kelly, Trevor Banks. Rick LePage. You think Rick LePage is going to win? Look at Cody Deke back here in 8th. He is still very much in this race. I mean, it's anybody's game right now. The lights are out on the speedway and out on the pace truck. All right, here we go. Turn 3-4 complex. It's gonna be Paul Dirk on the button. He's got Justin Lawson on the inside. I feel like this is a battle we needed all season long. Back to Grape Flag Racing with just a handful of laps to go. Five laps to go. Here comes Trevor Banks. He's shooting the middle. He's going to get into Jack Kelly. They're going to stay green. Les Fuller going to get hip checked. He's going to start bleeding positions. Meanwhile, Jonathan Kibbe and Brendan Biddy going after 4 laps to go. Is it going to be Paul Dirk? Jonathan Kibbe has anything to say about it, he's going to get up to the front. Paul Dirk is pulling away ever so slightly. This is almost a half second back to Justin Lawson. Brandon Biddy, though, is under fire for the 13 truck. He has the ball. Whoa, Brandon going to get loose slightly. He's going to go and make contact with the wall. That's going to allow Kenneth Brown to get by Jonathan Kibbe. Here comes the man in black. In that Dodge Ram number 02 truck, here comes Cody Deke. He's trying to get the third final spot on the podium. Does he have enough time to stand the hourglass or run into thin? Carl Dirk, meanwhile, driving away to the tune of a half a second. And Kenneth Brown fighting for the last spot on the podium here tonight. Popsicle sticks up in the air. 2 laps to go. Oh no! Oh, we got ourselves a big mess. We're going to stay green. There's the yellow. And this has everything to do with Jordan Kibbe also. He's going to get away clean. We're going to go green, white checker on the restart here. As Grenier comes up, no, he's battling. Jordan Kibbe shooting the hole there, and see how Hanico was. Oh, there's the cause of your caution, and he's going to back into the wall. That's going to bring out the 14th caution of the night. 13th caution for calls. We're going green, white checkers. Paul Dirk has to get the restart of his lifetime. Paul Dirk and Justin Lawson are teammates out of the Goats Racing stable. Think about that. They're teammates. Now they might be talking fuel strategy. They might be working something out. We're not going to bother those 2 drivers tonight. I mean, look, Paul Dirk is an awesome guy to talk to. But I mean, he's going to need all the concentration he can get. All right, lights are out on the AirRace.com pace truck. And on the speedway, we're going to go green, white, checker. So, here we go. Who thinks Justin Lawson's going to get out to the pole shot here? And who thinks Paul Dirk on the outside is going to get the better jump? Because we're going to have a 3-lap shootout to the end. Cody Deek has a real shot to get a podium here tonight. This is probably the caution he thinks he needed. You got 4 drivers right now. I would even say 6 drivers that think they can win this race. Who thinks it's going to be either Slowacki or Johnson Kibbe? The world may never know. But we're getting ready to find out here in just a little bit. The iRacing.com pace car pulled off on the pit road. Jeff Burke saying kibbles and bits. Through the Oak Park restart zone, we're back to green flag racing. Green, white, checker. 2 laps to go. Paul Dirk just got the restart of a lifetime. Meanwhile, hang on. Cody Deek. We just got to come back around for one more time. Paul Dirk. With 2 laps remaining, popsicle sticks go down. The white flag comes out. We're racing back to checkers. White flag, whatever happens, happened. Cody Deek gonna try to pull off the boot. The standing hourglass running out. Cody Deek trying to run down that number 43 truck. Paul Dirk, he's under fire from Logan Slowacki. It's a battle for second here as Cody Deek trying to get on the second step of the podium. Off of turn number 4, Paul Dirk going to take Nashville Super Speedway. Kenneth Brown going to sneak by Cody Deek for the 3rd final podium spot. Wow, what a race there. Green, white, checkered. Takes a little bit of overtime to finish it off, but we did. There's your podium. Kenneth Brown going to take 3rd. Logan Slowacki going to take 2nd. And Paul, the old man Dirk, going to take that first step on the podium. He's going to burn it down. All the goats are there, gonna burn it down. Okay. We start getting these guys up here to the broadcast booth. We got Kenneth Brown into the booth. We're going to be talking to him just momentarily. So we're watching Paul Dirk just absolutely obliterate the tires. He's celebrating. Meanwhile, while he's celebrating, we're going to go ahead and talk to our 2nd place finisher. That's our 3rd place finisher. Go ahead and have a word with our 3rd place finisher, Kenneth Brown. Kenneth, it's Alan up here in the ABSN booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, look, man. 3rd step on the podium. You know, you win stage 1 here. You are finishing 3rd. Take us to the race and what more you can needed to get around that 91 truck and have a chance at Paul.
Well, I had bad luck on that restart. Line didn't go, so I had to, pass him back. I had to essentially restart from 5th, but 2nd stage didn't come off or start off good. Got in a wreck, and then got drove up 3 wide, spun out, and drove mad the rest of the stage. But come back for third. I guess it's good to be pissed for third.
Absolutely. Well, you did a great job, and next week we as I have a memory lapse. Look, when you work as much as I do, it
Oh no,
takes a
100%. I
it
understand.
yeah, it takes a minute. But next week we go to Echo Park Speedway for 100 laps there. I assume that's the new version. What's it going to be? What's it going to take to get that O2 truck back to the front?
Oh, that's just a crapshoot. Uh, you need to be gambling there more than you're gambling at Vegas, which is the week after.
Well, you did have that preseason win at Vegas, so that's going to be a huge confidence booster going in there. But, before we get you out of here, who do you want to thank and who helped you get it done on that 02 truck?
Uh, I want to congratulate teammate Ski, pseudo teammate Ski, on a second place. He got by us at the end, and I want to congratulate Paul Durkee on his win, first Truck Series win this season. He's been up there, he's been fast, and finally put one race together.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on that third place finish, and we'll see you next week at Echo Park Speedway.
Thank you.
And that was the voice of Kenneth Brown. So we're going to get him back into the waiting room, and up next into the broadcast booth, the man of the hour, Paul Dirk. How's it going?
Well, not bad. Felt pretty good to finally get something on the board.
Exactly, and that's going to shake up the points going into Atlanta or Echo Park Speedway. But take us to the race, and what that track feel like? And I mean, you finally put one together.
Yeah, the first half of the race, we just kind of took it easy and just tried to stay up towards the front and get a feel for the track. And then at the end, it seemed like it got pretty loose there for a while. And then things just fell our way. Me and Justin and Rick LePage, we work as a team, and we win or die as a team.
Yeah, absolutely. The Goats Racing there looked strong all night long. And, I said it on the broadcast. I feel like that you and Justin was the battle that we all think we needed.
Yeah, me and Justin have been racing together for quite a long time, and we're pretty much equal. We have the same driving style, and it's a real joy to drive with Justin.
Absolutely. Well, before we get you out of here and let you celebrate that first place finish, who do you want to thank and who helped you get it done on that number 43 truck?
Well, thanks to you, Alan, for doing the broadcast. You do a great job every week, and thanks to Biddy and all the guys over there at Smokin Thunder. This is a great league, and I'm having a ball. So, and a big shout out to both Rick and Justin, because without them, I'd just be another guy riding in the back.
Absolutely. Before we get you out of here, one more question. Are we going to see this team race for a cup title here in September?
I don't know. We'll have to see. You never say no.
I never say never. Well, once again, congratulations on the win here tonight. We'll get you out of here and let you celebrate that with your team.
All right. Thanks, man.
And that was the voice of Paul Dirk out of Goats Racing. What a race here tonight. Paul Dirk finishing first on the top step of that podium. As we get ready to, well, we're going to hide that, but Brendan Pitty said he was sent mowing the lawn on the last lap. Hey, I'm sure Nashville Super Speedway loves relay escaping. But before we get out of here, let's go ahead and take a look at those final results one more time. We heard from Paul Dirk, who won. Logan Slavowski finished third, and rounding out your podium will be Kenneth Brown. Cody Deek will finish fourth. Tyler Hornung will finish fifth. Tanner Honeycutt finished seventh. Seventh. Tanner Honeycutt finished sixth. Justin Lawson will come home seventh. Tyler Grenier will bring home eighth. Ninth will go to Jordan Kibbe. And Jumpin' Jack Kelly will finish 10th. Your hard charger tonight was Tanner Honeycutt up 15 spots. Logan Slovoski led the most laps at 29. The fastest lap of the race with a 30.78 will go to Kenneth Brown. Logan Slovoski puts it on the pole. 14 cautions, a total of 43 laps. 5 different lead changes among 7 different leaders. 109 laps. We went 141 miles here tonight at Nashville. And on behalf of the Smokin Thunder Truck Series presented by Ranger Creative Concepts, I'm Alan Bergen. And as you walk through the streets of life, please